Again, welcome to the webinar. This webinar is Copytrader Ride the Moneymakers. How does it work? Let's understand what we're talking about. What is this Copytrader that you read about in the webinar invitation, and understand that this is truly a unique product, a different product from what you are all familiar with. Now, everybody wants to make money via financial trading. Everybody. And some of us are knowledgeable when it comes to trading. Some of us, however, are not. And equally as important, I would say, some of us are not very keen on starting to mess around with those complicated charts and graphs and formulas. And when you hear interest rate in the news, it sounds like Chinese to you. But you still want to make those dollars like everybody does on Wall Street. That's why we created the Open Book, which is a completely transparent social investment network, the first of its kind. Immediately, while you're looking at my screen, you can see that this trading platform does not resemble any other. I see here that somebody wrote down that people might be just lazy. Well, you know what? You're right. Most of us are. But even for us lazy people, we got to find good solutions. And this is exactly why I'm here for. All right, so right from the get-go, as I said, we can notice that this is a very different trading platform. If anything, it resembles a social network that we all know and are familiar with. Like, comment, those are terms that you know and you can handle. Follow means that you can integrate this trader, Pedro Grande, into your watch list, which is a live trading feed of all the people that you chose to click follow, showing all activities made by traders I follow. So we know what like, we know what comment, and we know what follow means. But here's the added value of the Open Book. With the Open Book, you can also click copy. Let's see that Agata 888 from the UK just sold the euro dollar at this rate. We can copy this position just as we could have liked it, commented on it, or follow this trader. But we can also copy. And here is where I'm going to show you the miracle that is the copy trader. Before I'm going to show you this, the question that you might be asking yourself, or should be asking yourself, I'd say, is why should I copy this trader or this trade? Maybe she's losing money. Maybe she's not successful. Maybe this trade is a very dumb idea. How would I know if I should copy somebody? How can I see who those money makers that you saw in the invitations that I can ride them? How can I spot them? Well, we've made your job a whole lot easier. Makes sense that if you go to the rankings, you're going to see all these top dogs, and ladies and gentlemen, these numbers speak for themselves. Winning ratio. First, before that, let's see the time frame that we're working in. Right now it's 6 months. Let's keep it that way. We're talking about the last 6 months. And these traders are segmented by their win ratio. In this case, what is win ratio? How many trades closed with profit out of all positions opened? All right? So if this trader opened 200 positions, approximately 198 of them he closed with profit. Wow. That is impressive. All right? Now, winning ratio is not the only way to segment traders. We can segment top traders also by their percentage of gain. All right? And here we can see how much money did these traders gain on top of their initial investment. Again, 266%, 130%, kind of scary, all right? But unlike us lazy people, as some of you said, these guys are not. These guys really look at the charts, analyze them, perform technical analysis, wait for the news, perform fundamental analysis, and then they make the sound decision, what is a good trade? You don't have the patience for it. They do. Why not link your accounts together? Let's see how we can do this. How can we link our accounts that whatever this trader will do, the same thing will happen in my account. And by the same thing, I mean not only when he opens the trade, but also when he closes the trade, when he changes his stop loss or his take profit. Whatever this superstar is doing, the same will happen in my account. All right, now I'm very close on making the decision that this is a moneymaker that I would very much like to ride. But before I make that decision, I would like to look further into his profile to really know who I'm investing in. Before I'm going to do that, I hope that you understand that this is completely revolutionary, people. All right? You have many companies out there that are saying, come, invest in the financial markets. Come, invest in Wall Street, gold, and dollar, and yen. Well, our company, we understood that people eventually like people. Look at Facebook. Look at the social networks. They were very successful. So we decided to fuse the two together. Fuse the social networking with financial trading into this investment network. Okay? And now, instead of just investing in instruments, which you're not very familiar with, you're investing in the finest investors. All right. So let's see this guy, this superstar, a chinner, okay? And let's see what's going on in his profile. I tried to copy Trader to start, then we'll see. All right, we see somebody that really tried to copy him. Hello. They're speaking in German. They're both German. And although my last name is Rosenwasser, I don't know any German. I'm sorry. But let's see what we can see here. Again, German, you know what? I'm going to give it a rest. They're talking to one another. What's important here is that you see interaction between this trader, other professional traders, and those beginners as well into one big community that everybody can share with one another. Let's go to his stats. All right. This is a 6-month chart. Let's see. This week didn't make too much. This month is so far not very successful. But over the last quarter, he made 80%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make one thing clear. If you're investing in Wall Street and you make a yearly return of 13%, you're taking your wife out to dinner to start with. That's just the beginning, because that's a beautiful percent of return. This guy made in a quarter 80.5%. And in the last 6 months, 270, last 12 months, 96.4. It took him the last 6 months to start to understand how to trade. But since then, this guy is booming. All right. So I'm very close to make the decision. Let's dig in further to see how he created that wealth. Over here, we can see his portfolio. We can see that he mainly trades in low risk. Well, some of you conservatives out there might find this appealing. Continuing, we can see that most of his trading is done with currencies. A little bit of commodities, but mostly in currencies. And when it comes to currencies, his allocation is Aussie dollar, dollar Swissy. He's not very successful in the pound dollar, but he's not investing in that heavily. What is his single most invested instrument? Obviously the euro dollar, with 96.6%. Okay, over the last 6 months, 292 trades were executed, with 94% of them resulting in profit. The average trade hold time is 13%. Let's look at his open trades. He's carrying a few minuses. Should that concern me? I would say yes, but knowing this system, it really shouldn't. Because if I'm going to look in history, and here's where the beautiful part comes in, if you would have, let's say, invested in this trader a week ago, you would have been able to enjoy all these last closed positions. Let's see from 7 days ago. 575, 725, 138, 450, 525, 850, 425, 625. Everything is green, and we like it when our screen is green. And this guy can turn out to be your moneymaker. Not only him, but the other gurus, as we like to call them, in our rankings as well. Now, how do I copy him? All right, great. So this guy is terrific. How do I copy him? Doesn't get any simpler than this, guys. Copy Trader. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to use my virtual account for this. And guys, I have to say that we are using a bit of paternalism with all of our clients. We do not want you to put all your eggs in one basket. That is why we're not going to let you put more than 20% of your equity to really copy this trader. So I'm going to take, let's say, 15%. Wow, boom. And with $1,042, I'm going to click Copy Trader. Success. Now what? You have full transparency and full control. View and manage your people-based portfolio. All right? And I can diversify by copying more traders. And I have some of the top dogs right here with 69% in the last 6 months, with 182% in a year, and with 233%. All right. Let's see how it translated into my portfolio. And here we have the web trader opening up to see where all this trading was. All right, I'm going to switch to copy to practice trading so you can see that I indeed copied him into my account. Hold on a second. And here we go. H. Schinner, $1,042 invested in him. Again, these guys are carrying a little bit of a minus. Should I be concerned? Maybe. But based on the statistics that I have shown you earlier, it's not that troubling. Let's just put it like that. I'm going to go again to the open book. And I would like to refer you to a very reasonable question, ladies and gentlemen. What would make a guru trade with eToro and reveal all of his trading? Well, here's the best thing. For those of you who are beginners, obviously you can see the benefit because you can trade like a professional even if you're not one. Okay, I see people here having remarks and, oh, 1 second, excuse me. All right, let's go back. What would make it a wise decision for a guru or someone who is a professional trader to reveal all of his trading to us? Well, it's very simple. They get a compensation for it as well. What kind of compensation? We're saying if you're a guru, then you should spread your wealth and get wealthier by doing so. How does that work? The more copiers you have, the more compensation you will receive for it. If I'm looking here at Become a Guru, and this is for you professional traders out there, I can see the Guru program, okay? And I can see where I sign up here. All right? Here is where I sign up to the Guru program. And the more people that you have copying, like this trader, for example, who has 889 copiers, the bigger the compensation that you're going to get. What kind of compensation are we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Very simple. If you have 100 copiers, then you'll get $1,000 at the end of the month. If you have 900 copiers, that equals $9,000 at the end of the month, just as bonus for you having people copying you. So if for you beginners, I'm saying from now on, you can trade like a professional even if you're not one, then for those professionals, I can say spread your wealth and get wealthier by doing so. And this is very powerful because just like Facebook has an amazing power with their community, same with Twitter, same with openbook. Only with us, there's also that financial dimension, which makes it all the more interesting. I'm ready for your questions. Let's hear them out. Great question, Wayne. Wayne here is asking me, so I can be a guru just by selecting other great gurus? Well, if you're a very savvy copier, then people should copy from the best copier as well. So I guess the answer to your question is yes. An emphatic yes. Absolutely. All right. I see another question here. How can I make a deposit? All right. That's a very good question. Let's see how you can make a deposit in eToro. In your web trader, you have the cashier. Okay? I can see switch back to real trading. If it will switch back. Let's see. If you want to trade on eToro as a guru, what charts, platform, etc. would you use? Well, as a matter of fact, we're on the charts that you can use. By clicking on these charts here, this is our platform. These are professional charts. You have all the tools that you need here. And I'm talking about different studies that you can put in, different drawings that you can put in, Fibonacci, whatever, all the things that you need for all the instruments. We also have our trading tools here, which are not only charts, but the economic events calendar, and it's all here for you. Okay? I had another question. One moment. Question. Okay, I have a question. Q looks to open a new position. Is take too much? I compared with regular trader tools. Why? Can you repeat the question because I do not fully understand what do you mean? Please. I would, however, want to show you how to open up the cashier, and maybe we can do it directly from here. All right, it's already coming in, and here is where I click on depositing funds, and the cashier opens up. Let's wait for it. Can you please show us how to place an order? Okay, definitely. Very easy. And how to open the trades and how to deposit. Basically, this is how you make a deposit. Okay, you can deposit by all these tools here. If it's a wire transfer, be it a web money, NetTeller, PayPal, credit card, whatever you want. Withdrawals are done the same way. Guys, this is not a one-way street. We want you to make withdrawals just as we want you to make deposits. Okay? Our business is to make you successful. We are not market makers. Our agenda is for our traders to be successful. The way that eToro makes its bread is by commission. Okay? We need you to be successful to trade more and create more commission. And that's why we created a tool where you can just copy the most successful trader and hopefully everybody will be successful. All right, so I showed you how to make a deposit. Really, doesn't get any simpler than that. Now, you asked me, wow, I'm having a lot of questions here. Feel free to bombard me as much as you want. Let me just answer one after another. So we're talking about how to create an order. Get this. Order? Okay. Wonderful. What do you want? To buy? At which rate? Set your stop loss, take profit, the amounts, the leverage. Thank you very much. We're done. Next question. Let's see. take you back to the open book. Okay, next question. I'm using Android. To make offer take about 5 seconds. Many times I cannot open offer because the price was changed. Well, that has to do with your connectivity. Hopefully, you are in places where you can use, and he's right, we do have a mobile app where you can use your mobile app the best way that you can by having a Wi-Fi connection. But I can tell you that Mr. George Goldenberg, that we are also very close to reveal our next mobile version, which will also include signals on it as well. So if you have a hot signal, this is the only mobile platform available for signals. It will be soon, and we're the first ones to have it, so we're very proud of it. Let's see. We have more questions. What tax laws apply if you want to make a withdrawal? Well, that's something that you're going to have to look up in our website. We do not tax you anything. We do not charge you commission for it. The only commission that you will get is for the transferring fees, which is not even charged by us, but by the banks that activate it. Okay? I see another question here. What kind of documents I have to provide for you to open a real account? Well, very simple. All we require in order to open a real account, and again, by the way, guys, the only reason why we require you to give us your documents is because we're a regulated company. We have a license. We are not operating in a vacuum. Okay? We comply by the rules and regulations of our regulatory body, which is CySEC, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay? So we require to know some information about our traders. And what information are we required to gather? Simple as it gets. First, a photo ID, 1. Second, a proof of address, which could be a utility bill. Third, none. There's no third. That's it. Just 1 and 2. I hope I answered your question. All right, let's continue. Another question. What is Signals? Can I find more info on it? Yes, you can. With your sales representatives or with your account managers if you already deposited money. I forgot to mention a very important thing. Those of you who really decide to give yourself the chance to use this amazing new tool, revolutionary, you can by having a personal account manager as well. Once you make a deposit above a certain sum, and your reps will tell you what is that sum, some require less, some require more, you will get a personal account manager who will give you his personal email, his personal phone number, and will be available for you to make you understand how to utilize this tool the best way that you can. All right. Regarding signals, signals are, and I'm not going to answer too many trading-related questions because the idea here, yes, if you want to trade on your own, we'll give you all the tools as I've shown you. All the technical analysis and fundamental analysis will all have that. But for those of you who don't know, and let's face it, don't really want to know, just ride those money makers to success because you can, and it's that easy. Let's see. Regarding signals is when the market hits a certain point that there is a support level or resistance level or is considered a hot sell or a hot buy, that is a signal by certain formulas that are considered in general technical analysis. Let's see another question here. What should be the ideal stop loss for a particular trade? Wow, that is a question for your account manager, and I'm sure he will love to answer that. Please provide your email address for more questions. I love that question. And here you go. There it is. You can email me at any given time, folks, and be sure that I will email you back. Very simple. tom@etoro.com. Okay. How much profit do I have to get in my eToro account before making any withdrawals to my personal bank account? That's even better, okay? Because you can extract the money that you deposited yourself, all right? The only money that you cannot extract is if you received bonus money. If you received bonus money, then you have to stand by our bonus policy, which is very simple. For every lot that you open, which is 10,000 units, could be with $100 leveraged by 100 or whatever, for every lot that you open, you get to withdraw $1 of your bonus money. However, let's say that you invest tomorrow $5,000 in this amazing Copytrader thing, and you gave it a shot, and you made $1,500. You can withdraw everything. If none of this was bonus money, then you can withdraw everything into your account, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I hope you make a good time with it. All right, let's continue. More question. Let's see. Is eToro NDD or MM broker? Because if MM, is there no risk to deal through Copytrader since you could manipulate the market? We are not market makers, okay? And NDD stands for no dealing desk. Thank you for the question, Dave. We are not market makers. Our goal is for our traders, we hedge our trades. We have a hedging server that duplicates your positions into our liquidity providers. Okay? We have various liquidity providers that we work with. Our interest, Dave, and the rest of you, is for you to be successful. Again, the way that we make our money, our bread, is by charging you commission. And if you're not going to be successful, you're not going to trade. And if you're not going to trade, you won't create any commission. That's why we created these tools for you. That's why we're making it easier for you. And that's why we want mutual trifecta success. For those beginners that can actually start trading, for you professionals that can enjoy our amazing Guru Benefits program, and for us who enjoy commission by everybody joining in on this mad party. Okay, let's see. Can I get this in an email? Well, you're getting this recording. This session, you're going to get it to your email. Any plans to move to other currencies also, i.e. GBP? We have GBP in our web trader. I don't know if you saw it, but we definitely have it. Let me see. GBP, there you go. Okay, let's see more question. Can anyone become a guru? Yes, anybody can become a guru, but there are eligibility requirements. It means that you have to put a profile picture so that people will see who they're investing in. That's not too much to ask for. It means that you have to open minimum of 10 trades a month. That's not too much to ask for either. Okay? There are requirements, and not more than those that I just mentioned right now. Actually, those are the two main requirements. We do ask you to be active, and if your people are writing to you on your wall, be polite enough to answer them back every now and again. I'm not saying that you should write your blog every day. You can, if you want, to publicize yourself, to market yourself, to be engaged with your copiers, and to enhance and have more copiers. Eventually getting to a point where you have 1,000 copiers and you're getting $10,000 passive income every single month. And if you think I'm joking on this, then take a look at the rankings here as we did earlier. And now we're going to segment them by the number of copiers that they have. Ladies and gentlemen, all the top 5 here, the top 6 here, are all people who are receiving from eToro $10,000 passive income every month. Next question. If I only copy other traders and don't do any trade by myself. Will I have the same gains if the trades were mine? Do I pay any fee, any percentage to the gurus? The answer is you will have the same gains. And no, you're not paying any fees for these gurus to be at your disposal. I'm going to say again what I said at the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a revolution. This is a completely transparent investment network. Do you have MT4 or MT5 platforms? We have that as well. Should you be interested in this, contact me personally and I will hook you up. Can anyone become a guru? We already saw that. Let's see. How many currency pairs does eToro trade? Great. eToro trades approximately 20 instruments. Let's have a look at those instruments. 1 second. Here we go. All right. And there you have it. Those are the instruments that we have. It's not only currencies, by the way, folks. It's also commodities and indices as well. We're trying to keep it diversified here. All right, guys, I see that there are no more questions, and I have no more breath left. I'm just kidding. It was a pleasure passing this webinar to you. Again, my name is Tom. My email address is tom@etoro.com. And believe me, if you will email me, you choose to do that, you choose to give yourself that chance, then we'll try our best to make you happy and profitable. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.